Hi, this is Steve Sokol from Open Flight Solutions, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of how to use the new list set feature, which is part of Chekov 1.1. So, in the original version, there was basically only one set of lists. It was just the set, and it was all of the lists that were on there. I had people contact me and say, hey, we've got multiple airplanes, and we'd like to be able to separate it out so that there's a separate list for each airplane. And that totally makes sense. So I refactored a little bit so that you're able to create separate sets. Now if you look at this, this is what the default screen looks like if you've installed a couple of sets. So we've got the all lists, and in that you can see that there are a number of different things here, including two pre-flight inspection lists. The first item there and then the third item. The first one is tagged to November 74662, which is a list set. The third one is untagged. So let's take a quick look at how to create list sets and then how to associate things with them. So to get to the list sets, tap the hamburger menu, and then from there you'll see that this top item is now list sets and it's currently set to all lists. Click on it and it will take you to the list set selection screen. This is where you would set or select a different list set if you wanted. So if you were switching from one airplane to another, this is where you'd go to do that. It's also where you'll go to create a new list set. So let's say we want to create a new one. We'll have November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back, and then we see that in the list. Now if we select that, it becomes the active list set, and you see that there are no lists currently associated with it. So let's go back to our all lists set. Tap here. All lists is always going to be the last item in there. And then here we see a list called pre-flight configuration, and you don't see any tag indicating what it's associated with. So we'll slide out our editor here, go to edit, and here you see there's a new option in the list options section up here at the top where you would go and set the list set. So click on that, and then we'll add it to our new November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back, and then if we select November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll see that that is now associated with it. Now if we create a new list while we have a particular list set selected, it will automatically be associated with that. So let's click here and we'll go in and we'll do post-landing checklist and categorize it, so after landing, and you'll see list set is already set to November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, shut down the engine and put in the hangar. Obviously there's a lot more to post-flight, but for now that will work. So if we go back here, we'll see that we now have two lists for November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're able to go in and launch either one of these things. So let's just launch that.
Post-landing checklist. Shut down the engine.
Check.
Put in the hangar.
Check.
Post-landing checklist complete.
All right. Now, it's a little bit odd to see post-landing checklist before pre-flight inspection. One of the other new features of this version of 1.1 is the ability to sort your lists in the order that you want. So to do that, tap this edit button that's up here, and then you've got these drag handles over here. Grab a hold and just drag them into the order you want. Click done, and there you go. You've just reordered your list, and you can do that to any of these. So if we go back over here and switch to November 101 Papa Romeo, we can do the same thing here. Come in here. Let's see, we'll do the fueling checklist down at the bottom for some reason. Say done, and there you go. So now you've seen how to create a list set, how to add items to it, either automatically when you're just creating a new list, or moving an item from the all lists sort of uncategorized category into a list. And you've seen how to reorder items within your list sets. So there you go. Thanks.